Hey, it's your girl Gigi. I'm back for another update on this pregnancy. I'm currently at 32 weeks. Will be 33 in 3 days. And yeah, these weeks are interesting. I'm at the point where I have to go to the doctor's office a lot more frequently. And oh, you guys get to see me in all this natural glory right now. I just washed my hair. Um, and I'm not wearing makeup. Not wearing makeup or anything because pregnancy breaks me out whenever I put on any makeup. I really wish I could because you see, I have discoloration in my face. I usually have a smooth face, skin color. Mm, and it gets darker here, lighter here, lighter here, darker here. I typically my skin is more even than that, and yeah, it's one of the side effects about pregnancy I'm not really that thrilled about. But you know, it is what it is. I was not about to put on any makeup because every time I do, like I said, I get bumps. So I don't know who was telling people about, oh, with pregnancy, you have the best skin, you're glowing. I'm like, the lies they tell. I don't know who that has worked for, but it doesn't work for me. Um, Another side effect that I'm really kind of struggling with is just the tiredness. Like I have like no energy. I rather just sit here on this couch and just chill. It's so many things I need to do. I don't know. Some people were talking about you're supposed to hit a nesting period at some point around now. I'm not necessarily nesting. I mean, if anything, I'm nesting my whole body right here in this couch. I don't know about all the just getting your life together for the baby or setting this up and setting that up. Oh, whew, y'all saw that stomach. Oh, I'm at the point where I'm very uncomfortable. The stomach is huge. I'll give y'all a good gander. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah. And this is an actual workout outfit, so no, I'm not sitting around in panties and bra or anything. But yeah, there it is. Oh, she is huge, hunty. Yes, she is. um, but yeah, so I feel heavy all the time. I'm tired all the time. I'm out of breath all the time. Can you hear me now? I'm breathing hard. I can't do any of my workouts like that. Like my workout every day consists of either yoga, Pilates, or walking. I might do a little pregnancy cardio video that I find on YouTube, but those usually are about 20 minutes, so they're not long. And so I'm just not really getting the kind of cardio in that I used to. The little 3 pound weights I have are heavy enough, so I'm not really doing no heavy weights, and that's fine. I shouldn't be overextending myself. Um, I have gained about 25 pounds so far. I was 175 when I started. I just weighed myself. I was 209.6, something like that. So it's about 85, 95. uh, about 25 pounds. I try to catch my breath. One of the things that I found, I've switched hospitals now. I'm at North Fulton Regional Hospital where they allow midwives. So now I have midwives opposed to doctors. And I've chosen to do that because midwives have a lower cesarean rate typically. And this particular hospital had a low cesarean rate. And so I wanted to make sure that I am going to stay away from statistics or the higher statistic places of cesarean deliveries. Um, so where my prenatal care is no longer at Piedmont. It's now at Now Women's Health Clinic, and I really like that place. It's a really nice atmosphere. The staff is really nice. I'm going for my second visit Monday. So my first visit was with one of the midwives. She's a black woman. That was really cool. She felt on my stomach to tell me where the baby's laying. Her head is down, which is great. And she's more pointed to the left. I wish she was more pointed to the back because I'm nervous about posterior birth or the baby being back to my back, because that leads to a longer labor. It's going to be a more painful labor. And if I did not say in the last video, I am trying to have low interventions. I'm not trying to do epidural. I may do a few other alternatives that I've been researching. Um, Definitely open for a laughing gas for calm, to remain calm. That doesn't do anything with pain, but it does calm you a little bit better. Um, and I just don't want to do epidural. I find that I don't want to have a catheter. I don't want to do the needle. I don't want to. It's the side effects that I have seen about it. I mean, it's not like something that's like, oh my God, yeah, epidurals are the worst things, but I just don't want to deal with that if I can help it. Now, if I can't help it, then it is what it is. But I probably would do more of a narcotic over the epidural. Um, and that's what I choose to do. So, um, I'm going to do that. I've been doing a lot of practice with hypnobirthing, breathing techniques. I take advantage of everything that I can for free, especially during the COVID times. You know that there's not much you can do as far as class wise going in person, and most of the stuff is online. And since it's online, I'm not going to be paying like the same price of in person. I'm just going to find me a free YouTube video or like join a free event that shows up on one of those calendar event sites like Eventbrite, and which I've been doing that. So I have had like a few Lamaze, watched a few Lamaze videos. I have about 3 books. One is focusing on natural birth in a hospital setting and has a lot of hypnobirth technique advice in it. Another one I'm reading is about a positive birth book, the positive birth book. And then, of course, I got the book about what to expect when you're expecting. Read that. So I have been spending every day is a day of something dedicated to this birth and this into labor, into babies. When I get into something, I'm really into it. So it's like every day is a learning experience. Every day there's some research or some kind of education going on. So I am, good thing is I get to have a doula at the hospital I switched to. They allow one person to be in the room with you, and they allow one certified doula. And that's great because most of the other places are just saying one person, whether that's your doula or your partner, that's it. So I hope that's still going to be the case when I deliver in September. But I have a friend who is being certified. She should be certified by that time, who wants to be the doula. I was hesitant about it just because she works with COVID patients in the medical field, and that scares me. But she does get her she gets the COVID test every 1 to 2 weeks. So I'm like, cool. And but we'll see. I'll ask again about when it's closer to the dates or whenever she has to come by. Like, hey, did you do your testing? Because that does make me a little nervous. Otherwise, I'm still for my one person, since I can't be my partner at this time due to COVID and immigration process, and our situation is not allowing us to be together during that time. So I have my best friends, or whoever is available at the time will come. I didn't want to outright say who it will be. It's really going to be what's convenient at that time for me. So, but I've been, prepping uh, one of my friends about a lot of what I expect as far as help a little bit. Oh, speaking of help, I'm doing my baby shower in 2 weeks. That's nerve wracking because of COVID and the numbers here in Georgia. But I just didn't want to not do it. And so I'm just requiring masks and everybody to arrive at a patio restaurant. Thing I'm nervous about is the size of the patio and the realization that a lot more people are really actually trying to come in person than I expected. I'm filming this online. You'll be able to see it on YouTube live. You don't have to be there. You can send something in the mail and just watch online, but people want to physically be there, COVID or not. So everybody got to have their mask. But I'm worried about the heat because Georgia's heat has been relentless. It has not been below 90 each day. I'm hoping by, what is it, in 2 weeks, can we get a good 80s degree, stay in the 80s instead of the 90s, just one day. Can we do that? Because I don't want to be outside for 3 hours in the 90-degree weather. No. That's why it's early, and I'm just, hey, if I gotta end it early, hey y'all, it's hot. Did everybody pay? Everybody got their food? All right, time to go. It's time to go. It's too hot. Pregnant women don't want to be out there in the heat. So yeah. One of the other things that I want to say about this good old pregnancy is like, I am such a cow and I graze and I just sit around and I eat all day long. Like, I'm literally, and people will say, oh, that's good. It's okay. You're pregnant. You have an excuse. I hate when people say that because that's not okay. No, I am over 35. I'm in a plus size range already. Eating whatever you want is not cool, and people don't realize that, and so it irritates me when people say that. I have been, but I cannot just be like, yeah, just eat whatever. I mean, it's an excuse for pregnancy because I could be pushing myself into like preeclampsia or like, putting me in a rate of like having high blood diabetes or something. I don't want to get myself into a point where it's more unhealthy for me and the baby. Then on top of that, I could be like making the baby bigger, which increases the chances of cesarean because the baby's weight is huge, and then I'm thinking about on the selfish side, like how big will I be, trying to lose some weight. I'm like, shoot, I'm already at 20 pounds and I haven't got 25. And 25 was all I was trying to gain through the whole pregnancy. I still got a whole month and a half. So I got to do better. I have to do better and stop eating this ice cream. And I love peanut butter. And I love ice. So this is okay. Ice. I never loved ice. But ice is so great right now. Sorry, Leilani is kicking me in my navel. It's driving me insane. Yeah, ice and sweets. Oh my God, y'all. And this is the thing. Leilani is like, I don't know if I said this. She's head down, body's to the left, but not completely to the back. So since her body is like to the left, for some reason, she just like to karate kick me or punch me or whatever she is doing right in my belly button. You see, it's like an outie, so it feels so weird and uncomfortable when she's doing that. And it's like never fails whenever she decides to move. It's going straight to the belly button and to the left of the belly button. That's it. And I'm starting to get stretch marks on the left side of my belly because she's like always actively doing something on that side of my belly. I'm like, this isn't working for me. This isn't my life. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah. So we're over that. I'm over that. I'm happy that she's moving though, of course. It's blessings that she is moving and she is alive and doing well, and that she can kick. I just kind of want her to kick more a different way, not straight at my belly button. So that's just something that really gets on my nerves. Um, uh, okay, so yeah, I got off topic. So with this baby shower, it's becoming a little bit stressing, and um, there's so many things that need to be done, but uh, my friends are helping. I'm so thankful for that. And I've been receiving a lot of gifts, and I'm so thankful of that. Uh, we don't have no anywhere for them to go in this 1 bedroom apartment. So that's creating anxiety for me because I'm trying to figure out what I need to do when this lease is up in November. There's a lot of stuff, and I feel very cluttered. And there's going to be more stuff that is going to be here, and I'll be even more cluttered. So yeah, that is a thing in itself. But God willing, everything will be okay. Uh, one of the things that I'm not looking forward to as well is being at the doctor's office every week, which is just about to be coming up. I can say that that's taking a lot of time off of work and a lot of PTO. And I've purposely used up my PTO for the most part so that my maternity leave doesn't force me to use PTO, because they want you to use PTO on for however many days it's left on the first days of your maternity leave. And I'm like, I'm not just going to give y'all PTO. I'm just going to take my PTO when I want to, which I have. And so, yeah, now I only have a little bit. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I need some PTO for those days off for the doctor. Yep. So a bunch of half days coming up, going to the doctor's office. And I think every time I've gone, the last 2 times I've gone, it just keeps putting me in the reality. They're like, we're almost there. This baby's going to be coming out soon. And I try to remain as positive as possible about the outcome of labor and the outcome of just having a whole being here. And I don't have the freedom to do what I want to do, and the whole uncertainty of things that's going to be happening with COVID. So all that is daunting. And again, best practices for me is to remain as positive as I can. I could be upset and worried all the time, but I just try not to be. And I stay busy if I can, or lay on this couch and watch TV. Okay, I think that is all I want to give right now for this 3rd trimester that I'm in. All the rest of my crazy side effects are about the same numb feet, same hands are crazy. My carpal tunnel's not as bad since I finally got me a little desk, ergonomic keyboard, and I got my ergonomic mouse. So it's not as bad as it was, but it still hurts. And I have not had any Braxton Hicks yet. And I haven't had, somebody said something about, what is it? Lightning crouch? I don't know what that is. I don't think I've had that yet. Oh, wait, I might have had a Braxton Hicks once when I was walking at 16, 18 to 20 weeks, something like that. And when I got to the car, it just all of a sudden my stomach muscles was cramped up, tight, and I just couldn't really, I was like, let me just stand still. It just felt like a muscle was pulled, but in my stomach. So I had to stand there for a second. And I don't know if that was a Braxton Hicks because that was so early on. And it's been, weeks since then. So who knows? If I experience it again, I'll know better if that was what it was or not. But otherwise, we think Leilani is happy, and the midwife said she might come at 41 weeks opposed to 40, and means that she might be a little Libra baby and not a Virgo baby. We will see. Yep. So that's all. Thank you guys for watching and just getting my updates. If you like, subscribe. Send me a little comment on the video. Let me know your thoughts and like the video. All right, bye.